Just south of the city line, where the pavement gives way to dirt and daylight lands softer, I run a 180-acre spread that would make a postcard blush. Out here, the sun rises slower, lazier, like it knows this land deserves a proper entrance. Soil so rich, if I planted money seeds, I'd be harvesting $100 bills by September. I've got longhorns bigger than your uncle's ego on Thanksgiving. 24 Andalusians whose bloodlines are worth more than most trust funds, and a barn insulated better than the HOA president's mortgage-ridden McMansion. This ranch? It's not a home, it's a legacy. A machine smoother than one of their HOA meetings could ever dream. I've paid every cent of my taxes, fenced my own fences, built every inch from dirt and sweat, no handouts, no late fees, no HOA ever touched it. Welcome to Prodigy Tales. Like and subscribe for your weekly dose of high-stakes HOA drama. See, the secret is this land, my land, predates their little housing development fantasy by 3 decades. While they were still arguing over trash can colors and mailbox heights, I was already writing daily fence checks at dawn and installing solar irrigation before eco-friendly was a buzzword. Their gates don't reach this far. Their power doesn't stretch this wide. I'm untouchable, geographically, legally, spiritually. But peace never lasts when small minds envy wild freedoms. At first, it was subtle. The old-timers on the board still waved, politely. Some even bought beef or eggs now and then. But as more avocado toast townhomes sprouted up around them, their board got greedy, started prowling past my gates slower, whispering, watching, like vultures circling something that wasn't theirs but tempted them all the same. I kept my head low and my boots muddy. The cattle were healthy, crops green as emeralds, monthly income rolling in like clockwork. I figured if they stayed on their side of fantasy land, I'd stay on mine. Then Dave stepped down. Dave, the old president, was the kind of man who knew when a fence wasn't his to cross, kept to himself, bought eggs, didn't cause trouble, stepped away quietly. Maybe he got tired of herding clipboard-wielding Karens, but the woman who took his place? A storm in yoga pants. Karen. Blonde bob, glossed lips, aviators indoors, the kind of voice that could strip paint faster than a sandblaster. Didn't even knock the first time she showed up. Just rolled her white Escalade halfway onto my gravel drive, swung the door open like she owned the dirt under her tires, and marched toward the fence waving a clipboard like a sheriff's badge. "Hi there," she chirped. "I'm the new HOA president, just dropping off your outstanding balance." I folded my arms across the top rail, stared her down. "You've got the wrong ranch." Karen narrowed her eyes. "This is 4327 Lariat Ridge, correct?" "That's right. Then you owe 3 months of HOA dues, plus fines for non-compliant fencing, oversized vehicle storage, and unauthorized livestock." I almost laughed. "Ma'am, I'm not in your HOA, never have been. Your boundary ends 2 miles north of my driveway." She chuckled like I'd told her cows could vote. "Oh, honey, that's an old map. We voted to expand. Lariat Ridge covers all of this now." I tilted my hat back, real slow. "Karen, your HOA can vote to annex the moon for all I care. This land ain't up for grabs." Her plastic smile cracked a millimeter. "If you don't cooperate, we'll take necessary enforcement action. You step on that land without a warrant. That's trespassing." She left that day, heels crunching gravel, muttering something about compliance violations. I figured that was the end. It wasn't. The next morning, one of my ranch hands shouted like all hell had broken loose. I expected a loose calf. Instead, I found my property plastered with fluorescent HOA warnings like a crime scene. My mailbox, wrapped in orange like a biohazard. My trucks, tagged with red final notice flyers, accusing me of unpaid dues and threatening a power cut. Even had a fake seal. Lariat Ridge Enforcement Division, Hawaii Department. Hawaii. The only thing tropical about my place is the level of crazy this woman brought to the table. She wanted war. So I handed my crew box cutters. Strip every single one. I want her nonsense gone by sundown. By dinner that night, my land was back to clean lines and open skies. Except one sticker, nestled inside a chicken coop, taped to a feeder. That made it personal. Next day, even bigger signs. Bright, laminated, threatening utility shutoffs. And legal action. She even hired some poor soul to sneak onto the back fence and staple warnings. Caught him mid-staple. He damn near tripped apologizing. Didn't press charges, but Karen had crossed into criminal. I called my lawyer before. Dusk. You've got a harassment case, he said. More than one. And if she touches your utilities, that's attempted sabotage. So I documented everything: photos, video, screen grabs from trail cams, even kept a shoebox labeled Karen's Crimes. Then came the letter, tucked into my gate like a snake in the grass, accusing me of theft of utilities. Enough was enough. Court day rolled in with storm clouds and righteous fury. Karen strutted into small claims like she was headed for Cannes. White power suit, lipstick that glared, stack of fake invoices in one hand, smirk in the other. Her HOA posse sat behind her like backup dancers, snickering. I came in simple, boots polished, button-up crisp, binder labeled, evidence of delusion. Your Honor, she started, already halfway into performance mode. He hasn't paid dues, has illegal livestock, and continues to disrespect the authority of our HOA. Judge peered over his glasses. And this property is part of your jurisdiction? Karen beamed. Yes, we expanded. The board voted. Did the county approve this expansion? She blinked. Pardon? Did the county approve it? She whispered to her lawyer. His face turned white. I slid the judge a stamped county map, clear lines marking me totally outside HOA limits. Laid out pages of documented intrusions,